You, the user, have complete control over how the Blackbelt Pro is set up. Here's the easy-to-follow program menu. From this screen, you get an overview of the step of the testing sequence, including I/O events, tooling functions, and tests. Let's set up a new test program. First, we'll tap Edit Run to enter the edit mode. We'll tap Program Selection and tap Add. The instrument automatically shortcuts to the program menu to allow us to start programming. Tap Settings, then tap Program Name, and we'll custom name the program. Tap back to return to the program menu. Tap Part and custom name the part. Tap back. Now press and hold Part. Tap Add and Tooling, and we'll create a tooling motion. Tap Tooling and tap Select Device. We'll choose Tool 1. Set the timer to the desired value and set the action type to Extend. In this example, this might be a CTS Connect actuator port used to seal on the inlet of the part. We can customize the name of this tooling motion. In this case, we'll call it Inlet Seal. Tap back. Press and hold the tooling motion we've just created and add another tooling motion. Tap Device Select and tap Tool number 2. Set the timer to the desired value and set the action type to Extend in this case. We'll give this a custom name and call it Outlet Seal. Tap back. Tap back. Now we'll add our first test. In this case, we'll add a new test and tap the settings icon. First, we must select the test port that we're operating on. In this case, test port 1. We must then choose the test type, pressure decay delta P. Now we have the beginnings of a test process started. Now we can custom name this test. We'll call this Leak. Set the prefill timer to the desired value. In this case, for this application, we will not use prefill and set the time to 0. We can then set our fill time, set our minimum and maximum pressures, and do the same for stabilize. Now we'll set our test time. In addition, we must set our target pressure as well as our low and our high loss limits. As well as our minimum and maximum pressures. And finally, our exhaust time. Tap back, and as you can see, the test process is completed. By tapping back again and again, we can save our changes. The instrument will show us each of the changes that we've made, and we can review those prior to saving. Let's save. Let's start our test. Both tooling motions and the pressure decay delta P leak test. If we like, we can now add some additional steps. Let's go to the Program menu, and to make changes, enter the Edit mode. Press and hold on our test, and let's add, on a pass, a tooling motion. The tooling motion that we'll add will adjust the timer and select the device. Let's use the outlet seal or tool number 2. Let's give it a custom name. Outlet release. Set the action type as a retract to let go of the outlet seal. Go back, and now we'll add a blockage test. Press and hold the new tooling motion we've created, and let's add a new test. The new test will run on test port 1, just like the prior test. The test type we'll use in this case is occlusion, to check for blockage of the part now that it's vented. We can give this a custom name. We'll go to the test and adjust the test timer to the desired value, as well as the low and high limits of the test. Finally, we'll adjust the exhaust timer. Let's save these changes. And run our new test. We've now created a pressure decay leak followed by occlusion blockage test in sequence with 2 tooling motions operating independently.